Hi, I'm Peter Botherway, and I would like to introduce you to my new invention, the No Mess Charley safety apron, which I'm actually wearing here. Before I show you the No Mess Charley in action, have you ever stopped and worked out how many times you go up and down a ladder every day? Well, I've been a sparky for over 40 years, and my knees tell me that it is far too many times. Just to give you an example, here is Luke carrying out a typical LED downlight installation. Firstly, after checking his plan, he goes up the ladder to measure and mark the light position and climbs back down again. He then goes up to cut the hole, out with the hole saw, and climbs back down again. He then goes up the ladder to strip off the cables, dropping all his mess on the floor as he goes, and climbs back down again. He then goes up the ladder again to fit off the driver, and climbs back down again. And then back up the ladder again to connect the fitting to the driver, installing the light, and climbs back down again. As you can see, it can be 5 or 6 times up and down a ladder just for one light fitting. And this is where the No Mess Charley comes into its own. To put it on, you just slip it over your head and place your arms through here like so, and fasten the buckle around the back like this, leaving your arms and hands totally free. You can now see what makes the No Mess Charley so special. It is this large pouch here in the front. This can be used for carrying tools and large items like battery drills and light fittings, etc. But by placing your arms and shoulders inside the large pouch like so, it opens up like a big pelican bill. This provides a safety net under your hands to catch and prevent any debris or tools falling to the surface below. It also has a smaller pocket inside for your small hand tools, tape, pencil, etc. Just to show you what I mean, here is Luke carrying out the same job as before, wearing the No Mess Charley. Here is Luke firstly measuring and cutting out the hole for the recessed light prior to stopping and decorating. As you can see, he has his pencil, tape, plan and drill in the apron. By placing his arms and shoulders inside to open the large pouch, it collects all the dust and debris when he cuts out the hole. Okay. Here is Luke back after the house has been decorated to fit off the LED downlight. Just to give you an idea, Luke is a big guy, around 105 kgs, over 20 kgs heavier than me, and the No Mess Charley still fits him comfortably. He has loaded the LED light driver and light fitting into the large pouch, and there's his hand tools in the small internal pocket. He climbs the ladder and opens the large pouch directly under the light hole by placing his arms and shoulders inside the apron. He proceeds to strip off the cables, with all the cable strippings and debris falling into the open pouch directly below his hands. Look what happens when he accidentally drops his pliers. They fall into the No Mess Charley and not onto the new tiles below. He then retrieves the LED driver from the large pouch, unpacks and connects it, and then does the same with the light fitting, leaving all the packaging and mess inside the No Mess Charley. After he installs the light into the ceiling, he climbs down the ladder, and he has done all this with only going up the ladder once. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work out how much more efficient the No Mess Charley makes your workday and how much time and money it can save you. Personally, I know that I can install about 40% more downlights now wearing the No Mess Charley, and I'm a 63-year-old broken down sparky with stuffed knees. So, without divulging the margins we make, you can see that I'm not joking when I say you will recover the cost of the No Mess Charley in the first hour of using it. But it gets even better. The No Mess Charley is not just about wearing it when you're up a ladder. You can use it when pre-wiring a house by loading the pouch up with the flush boxes and plan with your power driver, tape, screws, etc. in the small pocket. No more forgetting where you put the plan down. Or you can simply use it as a carry bag when you have to go into a ceiling space or under a house. It's also great for when you have to fit other light switches in the power points like Luke is doing here. He has loaded a box of switches into the No Mess Charley with his pliers, terminal driver and connectors in the small internal pocket. He opens the pouch under the flush box and proceeds to strip the cable off with all the mess and packaging going into the No Mess Charley. It is the same when fitting off power points close to the floor or over a bench top. You just take the No Mess Charley off and position it like a mini drop sheet under where you're working, and all the mess and cable strippings fall into and are contained in the large open pouch. No mess, no fuss, and I tell you, your builders and customers will love you for wearing the No Mess Charley. Okay, how much is the No Mess Charley going to cost? Well, at this stage, it looks like we will be retailing the No Charley for $37.70 New Zealand, which includes GST. We have just this week arranged our first production run, which should be ready in 2 to 3 months. In the interim, I want to use you guys in a bit of a market research exercise. Next month, I intend to commence a Kickstarter campaign in the United States and UK, which will hopefully help us fund the necessary production and marketing costs involved in selling the No Charley internationally through Amazon.com. Of course, firstly, I want to know if you would consider buying the No Charley, and if you click the leave feedback link below, you'll be taken to a page to answer this, plus another couple of questions we would like some feedback on. When you reply to the survey, we will send you a 20% discount coupon that you can use with the No Charley is available for sale later in the year. As you can see below, the No Charley also has many other uses, but as a Sparky myself, I've made this 20% discount offer exclusively only to other Sparkies, because I know for sure you will definitely benefit from using the No Charley in your business. So I apologise if this is a bit long-winded, but I would really appreciate your help and feedback, and also look forward to hearing from you.